Children, let us find mean wherein we are given even number of class intervals. So far we have done odd, so we have taken one. Let us take this down. Let the class intervals be 71, 71 to 74, 74 to 77, 77 to 80, 80 to 83. And let us have frequencies as 3, 4, 3. All right. We got to find mean for this. Children, you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 intervals. So far, we have done questions where only 5 intervals were there. That is, odd number of intervals were there. And we took the middlemost as the assumed mean. Right? Now, in this question, where we are given 6, which is even number, which one to be taken as assumed mean in the column of xi? Let us first calculate xi and then talk of it. Can you please tell me what is the xi? What is xi for the first interval, 65 to 68? What is the class mark, midpoint?
67.5.
67.5. 66.5 or 66.5?
66.5.
66.5.
So this is my solution table.
66.5.
Correct. So in the solution table, the first column would be xi's. So 65 and 68, the midpoint is going to be 66.5. All right. The next one, 68 to 71. The midpoint
69.5.
69.5.
5. Now, children, I want you to make some observation here. Just see. One way of calculating class mark would be that you are adding 65, 68 and dividing by 2. Right? The other easy way could be, just see, 65 to 68. What is the class size here? Class size. Upper limit minus lower limit.
3.
What is the class?
3.
3. So if you divide 3 in 2 equal parts, what do you get?
1.5.
1.5.
Ma'am, 1.5.
66.5.
Ma'am, 66.5.
66. That is also how you can find it easily orally. Now, another thing, if you just pay attention, 66.5 was the first one. After this, we got
69.5.
69.5.
right. And what is the class size as we have just discussed? 3.
3.
3.
Of 3. Keeping this pattern in mind, can you tell me what should be the next interval?
Ma'am,
Midpoint?
72.5.
You can do both ways. Either you find here or you follow the pattern. Right? The next one would be 72.5.
75.5.
Very good.
Oh.
And the next one?
Ma'am,
78.5.
78.5. And the last one would be?
81.5.
81.5.
But this trick works only when the intervals are continuous. If the intervals are discontinuous, this trick won't work. Okay? This trick won't work there. So both ways I have told you how to do it. We want to assume, as I was saying, beta, there are 6 entries, right? There is no middlemost entry like in previous questions. So which one should we take as assumed mean?
Any of them middle.
Third or
Middlemost terms.
you can take any. You can take either third one or fourth one. I would say jiska frequency zyada hai, take that to be assumed mean, because whichever we are taking as A, वो तो next multiply होके 0 दे देता है ना. Whichever you take A, that comes 0 and 0 into 0. So I would suggest you, whichever is having higher frequency, take that 0. Take that assumed mean. So let me go for it. And one thing, beta, I want to tell you, please keep in mind, no matter whether you are taking this as A, this as A, the first entry as assumed mean, the last entry as assumed mean, it doesn't make any difference in the mean. Mean will be exactly same. But yes, D bar will be different. Your deviation will be different. If somebody is taking this as A and you are taking this as A, never try to cross-check your answer for D bar. Because definitely both of you will have different answers for D bar. Copy karna nahi. Because you may get worried, uska D bar is different than mine. That means either I have made mistakes or she has made mistakes. No. For different A, D bar will be different. But ultimately, in the end, mean has to be same. No matter which one you have taken as your assuming. Am I clear, children? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So now what is the next column we have to take care of? Deviations.
D
Now
bar.
what is deviation?
DI.
Xi
I minus A.
plus A. Xi minus A. So the first one would be 66.5, which is Xi. A is 75.5. What is that? Minus 9.
Minus 9.
Then 69.5 minus 75.5, beta. Minus 6. Continuing like this, you will have minus 3, 0. Then 78 minus 75, 3. Can you please see? It is also forming a beautiful pattern. They all are also at a gap of 3, which was the class size. Children, can you notice this? They
Yes,
are
ma'am.
again,
Yes, ma'am.
which was the
Yes, ma'am.
class size. I can see some of you are taking it down simultaneously. Please don't do that. Take part in discussion. I'll give you time to note down. Okay? Now, what is the next? This is gone from our mind mentally. You don't have to take it. We have manipulated it. We have deviated it. So, this is gone. Now, what is the next step, children?
FIDI.
FIDI.
FIDI. Let us multiply. 3 into minus 9.
Minus 27.
Minus 27.
4 into minus 6.
Minus 24.
Minus 24.
3 into minus 3.
Minus 9.
Minus 9.
It's 9. And 8 into 0.
0.
Into 3.
21.
And then 5 into 6.
30. 30.
We need to find summation FIDI. Please take care of positive and negative values separately. So 21 and 30 is 51. Minus 9. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
What else is needed?
Summation FI.
Yes. How much is that, children?
30.
30. So now let us calculate D bar. So D bar is summation FIDI.
Upon summation FI.
How much is that? G?
Minus 3 by 10.
Dividing by 3 minus 3 by 10, which makes it
Minus 0.3.
Minus 0.
so thus mean, which is X bar, is given by
Minus 0.3 plus.
yes. So 75.5 plus in the bracket minus 0.3. Now plus minus makes it
Minus.
Minus.
25.5 minus 0.3 makes it
75.2.
clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now let us take another important question, beta, in which we are already given mean. We are given mean and we have to find the unknown frequency. This kind of questions are important. See, 3 questions you get in exam. 1 from mean, 1 from median, 1 from mode. And out of these 3 questions, one of them is usually based on unknown frequency. Right? So we have to take, question is easy. It's not difficult. So I'm just taking down the question first of all. Let the class intervals be 11 to 13, 13 to 15, 15 to 17, 17 to 19. It's a long question. There are 7 intervals. We don't have to get bothered. Okay. And then we are given frequencies 7, 6, 9, 13, F, 5, 4. All right, beta. Question is asking us to find missing frequency wherein mean is given. We don't have to get bothered at all in any way. We will proceed the way we used to get mean. जैसे हमें mean के लिए table चाहिए, we will continue the same way. Just keeping in mind that this f has to be treated as a variable. This f has to be treated as a variable. And one more thing, beta. When we are dealing with missing frequency, I would always advise you to go for direct method. Whenever, please keep in mind, इसको note down भी कर सकते हो आप in your register. Whenever we are dealing with missing frequency question, always go for direct method. If you want to try, you can try the same question after the class using assumed mean method also. You will definitely get answer there as well. आपको assumed mean से भी answer आएगा, but you will find assumed mean will complicate your calculations a bit in case of missing frequency. ठीक है? Am I clear? Because the moment you are involving yourself with the variable more and more and more, it will start creating complications in calculations. So better to avoid that. And in case of missing frequency, let us go for direct method. Now we need to have which column? First of all,
Exercise.
exercise.
Sorry.
It's a simple question. 11 and 13. What will be xi?
12.
12. Middle value is 12. 13 to 15.
14.
14.
14.
Can you
16.
know? Can you, children, what is the class size here?
2.
2. And here also what is happening?
Pattern of 2.
So this would be 18, 20, 22,
22, 24.
right? So now, next column, as I am saying, we will be dealing with direct method here.
Fi, xi.
All right. Quickly. 7 into 12. 7 into 12.
84.
84. 14 into 6.
84.
I'm 84.
16 into 9.
144. 4.
18 into 13.
234.
2. 34.
34.
Now F into 20 beta. F is a very
20.
20. So here you have to be careful. This is an important point to take care of. It's a variable. So whatever it is, multiply by 20. All right. 5 into 22.
110.
110.
And 4 into 22.
110.
96.
96.
Now children, we need to add all of this. I just want to clear your concept here. Suppose we have to add 5 plus 2 plus x plus 7 plus 1. How do we add it? What is the outcome?
15 plus x.
15
7
plus
and
x.
we add 15 and then we write x separately. Right?
Yes,
Same
ma'am.
way we do here. 20f is dealing with variable. So we shall write 20f separately and then add the remaining 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. So add 6 of them and 20f will be as it is. Tell me fast, I am waiting.
752.
568.
No. Please check. You may put in the chat box, children, fast. You may put in the chat box. Yes. I'm waiting. Correct. So the answers, few answers I have got in the chat box. So all these 6 values will be 752. Now we need to find summation Fi as well. Here as well also, but F will be treated separately. F is our chief guest in the question. F is the VIB. So VIB has to be given VIB treatment. Keep it aside. So this would be F plus the remaining 6 values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
44.
44.
So now we have summation Fi xi with us. We have summation Fi with us. Let us apply the formula of mean. And as mean is given to be 18, we will do it like this. As mean is equal to 18 given. So that is, apply the formula of mean. Summation Fi xi divided by summation Fi is equal to 18 bete. G. Put the values. It will be 752 plus 20f divided by 44 plus f, which is equal to 18. Let us cross multiply. So if we cross multiply, we get 18.
Ma'am, your voice is lagging too much.
So this makes it 752 plus 20f. When you open the bracket, 18 into 44 gives us
792.
792.
792.
and 18 into f gives us
18f.
18f.
rearrange. Let us rearrange numbers on one side, variable on one side. So if I bring 18 here, it will be minus 18f. And let us take 752 that side. So it will be minus 752. That gives me 20f minus 18f.
2f is equal to 40.
2f.
F equals 20.
So f is equal to
20.
Got it, beta? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.